Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this 30 days masterclass series on electric vehicle design. I welcome all the participants. Am I audible? Participants, can you please confirm? Am I audible? Warm welcome to Vicky, Adam, Bilal, Praveen Kumar, Vicky, Dr. P. Logan Thurai. Yes. Thank you, participants. Thank you. The Excel sheets are available in LMS portal. Am I audible? Can you please confirm? Dear participants, can you please confirm? Yes. Thank you, participants. Thanks for your valuable reply. Yes. So yesterday we had some lagging issue. I hope today I can deliver without any lag. So don't wasting the time. So we can move further. Thank you, participants. Thanks for your valuable time. So you can ask your yesterday's. If you have any questions about the yesterday class, you can ask me so that I can answer your queries. If you have any questions about the yesterday class, also you can chat. Thank you, participants. Thanks for your reply. Yes, my name is Malayappan from pantechelearning Private Limited. My research area is about advanced power electronics, renewable energy system design, special electrical machines, electric vehicle design, and power supply design. So these are all my research area. You can ask me any questions related to this area. I'm here for next 29 days. I will help you to get resolved for your queries. Thank you, Mr. Arjun. If you have any questions about the yesterday class, you can ask me. Anyhow, I am going to repeat. I will just recap all the classes. Yesterday class. You don't worry. I will give you the detailed insights about the electric vehicle designs. Right. So about the Pantech is an educational equipment manufacturing company. Its vision about to help the 10 million students to learn the technology in easy way. So far we have trained about 25 lakh students. So yesterday we had a calculation. So 25 lakh students has already trained. So in various domain, right? So attendance form will be posted at 8:45 p.m. So you don't worry. You can, but don't forget to submit this attendance, because whenever you reach 25 days attendance, then only you are eligible to get a certificate, right? So with that processing fee will be there. So the participation certificate, to get a participation certificate, 25 days minimum, 25 days is mandatory, right? So don't forget to submit your attendance form. So the attendance link will be available. It will be active on next 1 hour when the class ended, right? Yes, thank you. So this is our 30 days plan. So yesterday we had a basic discussion about. Yes, Mr. Manmohan, you can you can call me after this live. Yeah, Mr. Manmohan, you can call me after this live, right? Yeah. So now, so this is the day-wise plan for next 30 days. Our yesterday we had a detailed discussion about basics of electric vehicle. So yesterday we had a discussion about basics of electric vehicle, and today we are going to introduce the MATLAB as a simulation software for your requirement, for your learning purpose. And I will give you the step-by-step procedure where you can start, right? And so tomorrow we will discuss in detail about that, again, forces and power calculations for the typical range of motors, right? And day 4 will be the autonomous vehicles, introduction to the autonomous vehicle. So there we will discuss in detail about the topics, right? So rest we will continue as per this our day wise plan. So definitely I hope you will enjoy the session. So try to be for the next 30 days sessions, right? Yes, thank you. So the both the syllabus will be the same. Internship and masterclass certificate, participation certificate, both are different. So both are different. Syllabus will be the same, whereas in the internship you can get access the recorded classes, so that you can download the PPT, you can download the Excel sheets, and then you can download the simulation files. Whereas in the YouTube, we can we can support for the demo purpose only. If you didn't submit the attendance yesterday, you don't worry. We need only 25 days. You just follow for next 25 days. That's enough. Yes. If you have any more questions, you can ask me. Yes. So my objective of this 30 days series is that I should enable you. I will definitely, I hope I will share the knowledge to you to build this such a kind of simulations by your own. Right. So this is the objective of this masterclass series. If you continuously following this series, definitely you can build your own EV. Not only simulation, in the practical also, right. So are you ready to learn this technology? If you are ready, please comment in the comment box. Ready to learn. If you are ready, please comment in the comment box. Ready to learn. I repeat, our objective of this masterclass is you should develop a similar kind of simulation in the EV technology, not only simulation, in the hardware also. So this is our objective, right? If you are ready to bear your next 29 days with us, definitely you can build the similar kind of project. If you are ready, please comment in the comment box. Ready to learn. Just make the comment, ready to learn. Thank you, participants. Thank you for your valuable interactions. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. So now, we will recap the yesterday's session. So the power flow of the electric vehicle. The charging station will supply the voltage to the battery via the onboard charger. So the battery will supply a controlled power via this inverter. So the inverter nothing but it's a power control unit. So that topology may vary based on the motor type. For induction motor, BLDC, PMSM, the configured topology will be remain the same, but the control algorithm is different. Whereas the SRM for a switched electrons motor, the topology is different, as well as the control algorithm also it's a very different. Right, and the motor will provide the mechanical power to the vehicle body, so that the vehicle will move from your one position to the another position. Right. So this is the power flow diagram of the electric vehicle system. And again, if you just look into the slide, for the electric vehicle, so the simplest components, the components are very, very simplest. So only thing that vehicle structure and tire, and the rest the motor and then inverter, electrical part. So this is the very simplest simplest components. If you know detail about this domain, then definitely you are eligible for the electric vehicle engineer, right? So the if you take the control diagram, controlled block diagram of EV, so here the driver will apply a control signal, so which is meaning that the PWM, so this is the PWM block, PWM input, okay. So the PWM, that nothing but the pulse width modulation. So this will control the motor whenever this control applied to the motor controller. That is that power control unit. So this is the PCU. PCU or power control unit or inverter or traction inverter. So everything both are same, right? So the controller will receive a input power from the battery. For example, if the battery supplies like 48 voltage, so based on the PWM percentage, the 48 voltage will be controlled, and so here the motor will will receive 0 to 48 voltage. So when the 48 voltage, when the motor receives full voltage, the motor speed will be high. When the motor receives a 0 voltage, the motor speed will be 0, right? So this is directly proportional to the PWM. When you apply a PWM, then the motor will speed will get increased. Yes, so here you can use any kind of topology based on the motor controller. For example, if you take induction motor, you can use three-leg inverter, like a 2-level, 3-level, 5-level, multi-level, whatever you want, you can use it. But only thing that whether that you should ensure that the topology can handle that much amount of current. So that is the only thing. Remaining you can do. Right. So let us just recap the yesterday class. So to understand the vehicle basics, if you want to move the vehicle from standstill position to movement position, then there will be a force calculation. One is that the required force is that push force, right? So the push force generated by the motor, by default, due to the vehicle dynamics, the friction force will be there. So this force act as a opposite force to the push force. So that is a negative force. Right, so those are all the total forces are the tractive forces, so that we have to calculate each and every forces, right? So whenever you overcome this tractive force, then you are then only your vehicle will get moved from one position to another position, right? So now let us take the detailed analysis of the total tractive force. So the total tractive force is nothing but the summation of rolling resistance force, aerodynamic drag force, hill climbing force, and then acceleration force, right? So each forces has its own limitations. So how we can understand? For the rolling resistance force, whenever the tire rotates on the road, so due to the road type and the tire dimension, tire pattern, that the rolling resistance constant may vary. Right, so due to that behavior, we can calculate the rolling resistance force, and the same way for the aerodynamic drag force. So this force is directly proportional to the vehicle design, and so this is also a negative force. So each and every force has a each and every force will have limitations, and as well as that there is a exact formula to calculate the calculate the total power. The same way for the hill climbing force, because our road is not a sufficient, it's not a flat road. So whenever the road grade angle is vary, then the vehicle needs a more power. If it is a downgrade angle, then vehicle does not need some more power. Whenever it's a upgrade angle, then we need a motor needs a huge power to climb the region. Same way the acceleration force. So acceleration, linear acceleration as well as the angular acceleration. Because the motor, when the motor generate a power, that entire power should transfer to the vehicle. So in between there will be a lot of opposite forces. So that force you have to take into the consideration. So if you take in detail about detailed calculations, see, these are the detailed calculations. Rolling resistance, you can measure the weight of the total weight of the vehicle, and G is the constant. Mu RR you have to select. So if you refer the yesterday class, you can have a detailed sessions about the how to select a mu RR constant. Same way for the aerodynamic drag force. So here the rho, half is the constant, and then rho is the constant, that is air density. So wherever you go, the same value will be there. And CD, this is nothing but the drag coefficient. So that value you can derive from the vehicle design, right? So based on the vehicle structure, you can choose this value. And the area of the vehicle, so if you multiply length and width, you can get a area of the vehicle. And V, nothing but it's the velocity of the vehicle. So these are all the specification of the particular vehicle. Same way for the hill climbing force, here we need only the M value, that is the weight of the vehicle we need, right? Weight of the vehicle we need. And the same way for the theta. So theta you can keep either 20 degree. 20 degree is the safest grade angle for the commercial vehicle. For off-road vehicle, you can go up to 45 degree, not an issue at all. and linear acceleration force, you need only the mass of the vehicle, right? So if you have a mass of the vehicle, then you can get easily, you can get the calculate this value. So angular acceleration, see, generally if you take a 10% of the 10% higher than this value, that is called linear, from the linear acceleration, then you can calculate the angular acceleration. Or else if you are using the gear ratio, like whatever you are using the ratio, that you have to calculate. So that depends the efficiency of the particular gear, right? So now let us assume these are all the specifications of the vehicle, and these are all the assumption of the vehicle. That is that we are assuming my rolling resistance is 0.02, air density is 1.25, and air drag coefficient is 0.03, right? Sorry, 0.3, and gravitational constant is about 9.8. So this is the exact consideration. So now you can calculate the frontal area. So by multiplying these dimensions, you can get a frontal area. So you of course you need the maximum velocity. If you are assuming that your vehicle can run up to 40 km/h, you just simply multiply, and 1000 divided by, that is this is km/h. So now you just convert meter per second. So in that case, just multiply 1000 by 3600, then you can get a velocity. So assuming that we are considering the rolling resistance and then aerodynamic, hill climbing, and then linear acceleration, we just we are not considered, because simplicity purpose we are using this one, right? So if you apply this value, you can get a total tractive force is about 230 Newton meter, and the total power to travel the vehicle at 40 km/h, motor power requirement is about 2.5 kilowatt, right? So this is just a recap of the yesterday's session. If you have any questions, you can ask me. If you have any questions, you just ask me. I will try to give you the answers. Right. So all of you, if you take just to take a snapshot, you can use it for your purpose. You use it for your research purpose. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I hope you understood the concept. If you understood the concepts, you just comment in the comment box. Super clear. If you understood the concepts, you just comment in the comment box. Super clear. Also, please hit the like button, and you can share these sessions to your friends. So those who are all not registered with this for this session, so you can share this video to the people. So thank you, Dr. Lenin sir. Thank you. If you understood the concepts, you just comment in the comment box. Super clear. In electric motor, there is a high torque motor also available. High torque motors also available. Thank you, participants. Thanks for your valuable reply. Inverter purpose to generate a controlled output voltage to the motor. Nivin Tangavila, drag force couldn't understand. So the drag force nothing but this is the opposite force. Yeah, see here, this is the drag force. When the vehicle is in the running condition, because the air will be in the opposite direction. So due to the vehicle structure, the virtual pressure area will generate. So this will stop your vehicle. So now we are in the position to calculate how much force may generate while it is in the running conditions. So that you can calculate with the help of this formula. Right, this is the formula. So here we just simply applying applying this value, then you may get a drag force. I hope you understood. Yes, thank you. So now we just move to the next one. We just move to the next one. So this is the EV types. So electric cycles, scooters, the electric rickshaws, and electric car, and then electric truck. So these are all the type of the vehicle. Now let us check what are all the maximum. What are all the type of the motor which we have to select. Right, see here for the electric cycle you can use any type of your structure, whereas the motor, for if you take electric cycle, you can use any one of this motor, PMDC or BLDC. So these are the type of motors which is widely available. Based on the type you can select. Right, same way for the controller. See here the controller depends the battery voltage and again the motor power. So you may require the controller. It's nothing but it's a power control unit. So the control nothing but the power control unit. In another way we can call it as a inverter or converter. Right, and the power source up to this electric car, the battery is the main source, whereas the heavy vehicle that is called electric truck, then the in addition to the battery, the fuel cell will be the additional source to the battery. Fuel cell will be the additional source to the battery. Right, if you have any questions you can ask me. Yes, what is your question? I am asked the question. You please just repeat the question. Because the chat always keep on move forward. So please just type the question alone. I will try to give you the answer. Which battery is used? So battery usually lithium-ion battery. Yeah, please specify full name of the motor, not a PMDC. Right? Okay, I will take a note. PMDC, that is permanent magnet DC motor, brushless DC motor, permanent magnet synchronous motor, and a switched reluctance motor. Aerodynamic drag force will not be constant because the direction when Muthu Vignesh, then what to do? See here, aerodynamic force is not a constant. That of course we know that the constant value aerodynamic drag coefficient only the constant. Rest we have to calculate. Based on the velocity. When you increase the vehicle velocity, then the drag force will be also get increased. So who told that drag force is a constant? Drag coefficient only the constant value. Yes. For truck we should use PMSM or switched reluctance motor. Exactly, the fuel cell only going to give you the excellent opportunity for the electric vehicle systems, because if you use the if you are using a battery, again the reusage of battery is recycling battery is the biggest challenge, but that challenge will be properly addressed with the fuel cell. Right, so in the motors, what are all the motors in electric vehicles? So this is the type of motors. Here and all we may require these are all the functions of the vehicle which is required to activate these functions. So for these functions we can use this type of motors, direct current motor, BLDC motor. Whereas for the powertrain motor we have to use the PMDC or brushless DC motor or PMSM or interior permanent magnet synchronous motor. So this is the permanent magnet synchronous motor. This is the interior permanent magnet synchronous motor and switched reluctance motor Okay, so this is the motor type widely used in the electric vehicle. So in a single car you may have all the kind of motors, so you can choose based on the motor vehicle type. Right, so I will tell you for each and every thing in the detailed sessions. For motor we have a separate detailed discussion in the motor domain, so we will discuss in detail on that topic. Right, on the topic. Yes, push force and acceleration force are the same or different? No, it's not a same. This is the different one. Acceleration will be the opposite force. Push force is the direct force. Yes, thank you participants. You please actually hear about 700 people are there. So you just hit this like button to help this video to reach the maximum people, to reach the maximum people. Yeah. So now I'm just opening MATLAB. Yes. So this is the MATLAB. If you click this MATLAB, you can open this window, right? So this is the MATLAB software. So this is the MATLAB software. I will show you the demo, right? So here, other than this MATLAB, so few more additional softwares also there for the simulation purpose. MATLAB Simulink is the main software, and Cadence for the PCB layout, ANSYS for the thermal analysis, and MathCAD EMTP for the power calculations. That is that electrical power, like if you are using that grid voltage, I mean EV charging and then vehicle to grid to vehicle. So there you can use this type of softwares to explore all the concepts. Now, so what is MATLAB? Basically, it's a simple, like it's a basic calculator. So this calculator has invented by Dr. Cleve Moller in 1980s, right? So again, it's like a simple, like a programming calculator. So programmable calculator. So on various stages, they have introduced the many again many versions. So yearly there will be two versions. One is in January and another one is in September. So if you take 2023 A will be in the January month, and then 2023 B will be in the September month. So each and every 6 months, they are keep on adding the toolboxes. So the toolbox is nothing but, so in engineering, if you take any kind of domain, for example linear algebra, so there will be a toolbox. If you take a chemistry part, that there will be a toolbox, chemical toolbox will be there. If you take a FFT, there will be a FFT toolbox will be there. Or else if you take any one like a power ground or electrical circuits, then there will be a corresponding toolboxes will be available in the MATLAB Simulink, in the MATLAB software. So all latest concepts as included in this software, right? So that's why we are strongly recommending MATLAB is the best tool for learning the technology. Yes. So now MATLAB. So here in the MATLAB there are three different programming methods. One is that script programming. So here you can type whatever you want. You can whatever you want as a programming based, that is called script programming. So that is one method. And second one is that graphical programming. So whatever here we are using, the same thing we are just using as a block sets. So many people hate the script, so they are introducing another programming called graphical programming. So with that graphical programming, you just plug and play model. So for all the functions there will be a block sets. Simply just to call the block set, and you just call the block set and then interconnect the block sets with all the models whatever you take, and simply just click the run button, then you will get an answer. So that answer will be exactly same when you while you are using in the script programming. Same way for the third programming called graphical programming with the physical model. See here, this is the block diagram, simple block diagram. Whatever you are having the mathematical calculation, that will be available as a block. Whereas here for the same block, here we can get as a real-time component. For example, if you take a spring model, so the spring block will be available. So simply what you have to do, you just take a mob spring. So you can interconnect with another physical model, then you can get a result. Whereas here you should develop a formula, and finally you have to convert as a block. Here you have from this from your formula you have to write a script, right? So this again in the entire MATLAB you can interconnect anything with the single program. Either you can interconnect script with this graphical programming, or graphical programming with the script. So whatever you want, you can interconnect. So such kind of facility is available in the MATLAB Simulink. right? So before that, if you want to download the MATLAB, I will show you the demo. I will show you the uh, window here. Yeah, so you just go to Google, search MATLAB free trial. Search MATLAB free trial, click this button. Just click this button, apply your email ID here, and you can download the MATLAB free as a 1 month free sessions. You 1 month session you can get it. And how to install? You just same way, you just go to YouTube, search here MATLAB, like installation. Yeah, search here MATLAB installation. So there you can get lot of videos. Again, in the MATLAB also there were see here, this is the MATLAB people, how to install the detailed step-by-step information is there. You can use this any one of the video, you can use it. Any one of the video you can use it, right? I hope you got the point, right? Yes. So now let's move to the MATLAB. So whenever you open the MATLAB, so here you just know this value. So this is the work directory. So your all the program files will be saved in a particular folder. So that folder will be shown in at this window. Same way, this is the command window. Whatever the syntax, you can apply the syntax, then you will get a result. And this is the workspace. Whatever you are using the parameters, that value will be saved here. The value will be saved here, right? And here these are the option icons. So whatever you want, you can use it. Here we are going to use the new script and then Simulink. So this is the key we will use, and for additional tools you can use this one. And applications, other graphical application also available. So here you can use, this is the block, graphical application block, you can use that one, right? I will show you the MATLAB. See here, for the script, you suppose if you want to do the simple mathematical calculation, like a is equal to 10, and b is equal to 20, right? So now the c is equal to a plus b, right? So this is the value. So like this is called the basic script. You can get the result, you can get the answer for these questions, right? Same way, see here, the value, whatever we are using these parameters, that value has been saved at this page, that is called workspace, right? So let us take the Simulink domain. So this is simple domain which we are going to use it. So for the fresh project, you just click the you just take a script, create a new model, and now we are going to take a block. So the blocks will be available in the library browser. So you just click the library browser, just click this library browser, you may get all the functions, right? So here basic Simulink blocks will be available. So first take this source button. If you click the source button, here all the kind of signals will be available. If you want a sine wave, if you want a triangular wave, if you want a repeated signal, square pulse, ramp pulse, random signal, all the functions will be available, right? And here the constant. So constant also one of the pulse. So now I am just going to take this constant block. Because in the script program we used simple arithmetic functions, right? Like a plus b, right? So now let us take a is equal to 10. So a is equal to 10. This is the a block. And just right click this block and then drag it here, so you can get a duplicate one. So take b block and apply this value 20. So just double click and then you can get a value. So now you have to add this two value, right? So for that one, go to the library browser, and so here the mathematical operations will be available. Here you can use the add block. So here you can use the add block, right? So just connect each in the block. So now we have to we should know the results, right? So for that one, again go to the sinks block. So here the display model will be there. Right? So if you run this simulation now, you just click how to get the result. Just run this simulation. You may get a result. See here the 30 is the final value. So whatever we verified here, this is the script programming, this is the graphical programming. Simply we can understand this is the graphical programming and this is the script programming, right? So do you have any questions? Oh my god, buffering again started. No, that the software take a lot of memory, laptop memory. So that sometime you may feel that whenever I access the software, then you may feel that lagging. But don't worry, I will. This video will be there. So after the class, you can also check. Yes, thank you, participants. If you have any questions, you can. So link between script and Simulink. Yes, exactly, Mr. Lognathan. So we can call the script from the Simulink. Yes. So now I will help you to develop a vehicle model. So this is the simple vehicle model. Yesterday we just saw the result, but today we will develop one by one. So before that, I will I want to share you some information about. Many people are asking what is that webinar, what is the masterclass, what is the internship. I will tell you in detail. Just a second, I will share you the results. I will show you some informations. Yes. See here, this is the YouTube masterclass. So this class for you, it's a free, completely free. This class will be available for next 5 days. Okay. So for that, you don't need to pay anything. That a completely free masterclass. And if you want to get a participation certificate, so you should have a 25 days attendance, and end of the series we will calculate your attendance, and based on the attendance we will give you the chance to get a participation certificate. That is a participation certificate, not a internship certificate, because here only you are watching the video only, right? We couldn't able to get a platform to verify whether are you watching the video or doing the experiments or not. Right? So for that, for preparing your certificate and then for publishing the certificate in the cloud, so we will charge you like 100 rupees. That's a processing fee that right now it's not available. At the end of the series, we will give you the information. Whereas in the internship, so this is a 30 days mind game. See, whenever you do the new, any work, if you continue that work for next 30 days, then definitely you will become a master on the particular task. So that is the mind game. So that same mind game here we are applying to transfer technology, whatever we learned from our research laboratory. So simply just take this experience and then use it for your further career growth. Or else again, to get this much of information about the EV technology, you should invest minimum 1 to 2 years to learn the technology. But if you are learning this technology with us, I ensure that I will teach you on stage by stage, step by step. Within this 30 days, you can reach master level in the electric vehicle, because we have a vast experience in this technology. We invested about more than 18 years with this technology to learn all these concepts. Right? So for that, actual fees is about 1,999. That is 30 days internship masterclass. In this internship masterclass, you just click this button. The link is available in the chat box, and by default it will show you 1,999. If you apply this coupon code, if you apply this coupon code EVDMC6, so if you apply this coupon code, then you will get discount about 1000 rupees. Then you may have a 999 is the fee, right? So with that one, what are all the things we are providing, right? So here you may get a internship e-certificate and then participant certificate. 2 certificate you will get, and access entire classes in your mobile. So you can access the class. So we have a pantechelearning app, mobile app in our in the Google Play Store. So you can use it, that app, right? You can download all the MATLAB Simulink file, and you can download the presentations. You can download the Excel sheets, whatever we are going to use in the calculations. Everything we will share you in the via the LMS portal. And in addition to that, we will provide you the VIP WhatsApp group. Those who are not getting the VIP WhatsApp group, you just ping me after this live. I will give you the WhatsApp group, VIP WhatsApp group link. There you can post all your queries. Directly I will answer your all the queries, right? So my WhatsApp number is 98409 74408. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can post all your queries for exclusive VIP WhatsApp group. There you can post all the queries. For that, you just use the coupon code. So this is the information which I want to share you, right? So if you have any questions about the masterclass or yes, masterclass or participation or internship, you can post. Attendance link will be shared shortly at 7:45. You please wait. Yes, if you have any questions, you please ask me. I will give you the answers. Attendance link will be shared shortly. Yeah, the surprise was that the model EV model, as I shown you that model, right? So for the internship users, we will give you the step-by-step procedure. Yesterday I shared you the class video. Yes, I will show you the class video. That is, the EV prototype. In the previous vehicle, we didn't include that class. So this session we are going to give you the step-by-step procedure for how to develop the real-time vehicle. Yes. So see here, this is the vehicle. So similar kind of four-wheeler vehicle you can develop by your own. For that, we will give you the complete technology, how to develop, where to source the vehicle, and how you can build your own vehicle. So everything we will give you the detailed structure, right? Yes. So now I will introduce the another experiment. Now I will give you the another experiment. Yes. Oh, yeah. Just let us save this simulation. Just to save the simulation. Just save the simulation here. Experiment 1. Just save it. Yeah, so just take the folder and apply here. You may get a project path and all, everything you will get here. Okay, just a second, it's my laptop taking much time. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so this only we used it. So now we can have a yeah. Okay, see here, I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you another experiment called vehicle modeling. So for that one, first we need a vehicle body, right? So just search vehicle body, simply just search this vehicle body. Can you see this image? Can you see this image? You just comment in the comment box. Can you see this image? Just search vehicle body. This is the vehicle body. So here in the vehicle body there are terminal, right? A few terminals are there. This is called vehicle, that is the force transmission for the rear wheel, and this is the force transmission for the front wheel, right? So which means that you have to connect your vehicle, I mean tire, with this block, and this is the hub. So the vehicle structure, the main hub, you have to connect, you have to connect via this link. And this is the velocity block. We can measure the vehicle parameters, like what is the speed of the vehicle and then RPM, everything we can measure at this moment. And second, this nothing but this is the wind input. So the wind input nothing but see, we can test the vehicle for the high power, high wind flow situations. We can feed the input. Same way for the terrain effects, here we can apply the terrain effects, because all the parameters we need to feed the value, so that we can we can simulate the vehicle on very excellent manner. Right, attendance link, please just wait, I will share you the attendance link. Just a second, I will share you the attendance link. I am here, you don't worry, definitely I will share you the attendance link. Yes, attendance link, take a copy. Just a second, participants, I will share you the attendance link. I'm just sharing you the attendance link. You please wait, just give me a second. Give me a second, I will share you the attendance link. Yes. Yes. So this is the link, you can use it. See here, so attendance link. Okay, yeah, attendance link has been shared. So you please take the attendance. Don't forget to submit your attendance. Don't forget to submit your attendance form. All right. Yes. Right. So now let's move to the next one. So here vehicle structure, we vehicle body we have connected. Yes, just a second. Now we have to take a tire model. So just search in the double click in the workspace, you can get a window like this. Just search tire, TIRE. So that in the tire there are different type of models will be available. So just to take a tire magic formula, just to take tire magic formula, right? So here yeah, see here we need, now we have to take a two different values. So that is that we have to apply the value of the vehicle. So from the yesterday class we are going to use this as a simple sample data to feed the value, to the vehicle. So just double click the vehicle body, yes. See here, just double click the vehicle body. Here you can apply the vehicle total weight, total mass of the vehicle. So 80 plus 237, right? This is kilogram. And number of wheels per axle. So let us assume this is the simple two-wheeler system. Simple two-wheeler system. So now you just apply 1 in the per axle. And horizontal distance from the CG, nothing but center of gravity to the front axle. So what is the distance for the front axle, right? So for that one, take a millimeter. So since we take a mm value, front axis value is that 1520 mm, right? So you just apply 1520. And the second, this is the rear axle, again 1400. So from this you can get a length of the vehicle, right? So this is the exact length of the vehicle. And again, what is the CG height, center of gravity height from the ground? So what is that height? 254 mm. So here you just apply 254 mm. So just change that unit, or else that the calculation will not be applicable. So this is the dimension, and again you have to apply a area and all. So I will tell you where you can apply the area. So this is the frontal area. What is it, frontal area? See here, the frontal area is 1.33 meters square. So 1.33 meters square, right? And then drag coefficient, see here the drag coefficient is 1.2. so since it's a half car model, so that much coefficient will be there, right? So here we can apply this one. So rest no need to change anything, just apply this value and take that one, right? So now the vehicle body is configured. Now we have to configure the tire. So from the sample data, so you have to configure the tire. So let us assume this is the front wheel. So just to connect the force transmission wire or force transmission port, and take a tire of parameter. See here, if you take this constant, that is constant magic formula. So this is the simple logic. We are not going to discuss about that tire modeling. Whatever the tire available in the Simulink, we just take that one, right? So here you can apply the rolling resistance block. What is the rolling resistance? But from our experiment, we took that rolling resistance is that 0.005. right? So 0.005. This is the value. And geometry, that the rolling radius, that is what is the radius of the block we have to apply, right? So the radius is about see here, the tire diameter 18 inch. So you just apply 9 inch. Yes. So rest you no need to do anything. So simply apply this one. So now you have connected the front wheel. So just to take a copy for the rear wheel. So this is the rear wheel connection. Now the vehicle is properly mounted for the with the hub. I mean with the vehicle via the hub, right? So this is the measurement port and this is the measurement port for this tire, and this is the motor connection terminal. So now let us assume that we are going to simply park the vehicle with the free end, rotational free end, not with the motor. Yes, Mr. Deshmukh, you just you just call me after this live. I will share my WhatsApp number. I will share my WhatsApp number. Right. So now simply we are just keeping the vehicle in the. We are going to test the vehicle for the different terrains. So if it is a zero value, that is a flat terrain, then we can we may observe that what is the responses from the vehicle. So now just to take a rotational free end. Yeah, rotational free end. Just to connect here and take that one. Just take a rotational free end. So now we have to apply a wind input and then terrain effects. So just to take a PS constant. Just to take a PS constant. So this is the constant input. Here we can apply. So since it's an angle, so there will be a unit called a degree. But by default, MATLAB will have a radians. Right? You can apply. So now the road is the flat surface. The road is the flat surface. So I applied the zero value. Right? Same way for the wind input. So here the wind input is that meter per second is the unit. So just to take a meter per second. Here wind, there is no any wind issues like that. Let us assume, then we can overcome the figure. So here we should connect the display block. So for the display, so just to search scope. Scope nothing but in your electronic laboratory there will be a CRO, right? So such kind of similar item, this is called scope. So this is the power system block. So straight away you cannot connect. You cannot connect this block. So in between you need a Simulink to a Simscape to Simulink converter you may require. So just search PS to Simulink converter. So this is the Simulink to PS converter, right? Via this one you can connect. So now the vehicle has been structured, and the Simscape library block we have to connect. So for that one, the library block name is solver configuration. So just search the solver configuration, just connect it here. Right, no need to do anything. And now we are keeping the vehicle in the flat surface, which means that the vehicle will not get any movement. The vehicle will not get any movement. Okay, so if you change the terrain for the down gradient or up gradient, then the vehicle will get either a positive movement or negative movement. That is called forward running or reverse running. Forward running or reverse running. So let us check. Just increase the simulation time. Increase the simulation time and try to run this simulation. Yeah, see here the scope, we got the output. So this is the zero value, right? Because the terrain is flat surface. So now I am going to introduce the negative gradient, nothing but downgrade slope. So let us assume negative minus 0.5. So in that case, what will happen? So if the vehicle is the down gradient, what will happen? The vehicle move forward again, right? So the vehicle move forward. So in that case, the positive speed graph we may observe. We may observe the positive feedback. See here. So this is the positive speed of the particular vehicle. Positive speed. Earlier it was the 0, now it is the positive. Same way for the up gradient. So let us assume this is a 0.5 radian in the up gradient. So which means that vehicle is in the up gradient. So in that situation, what will happen? The vehicle move in the reverse directions. The vehicle move in the reverse direction. Yes. See here. So earlier it was the 0 when the terrain is in flat. When the terrain is in upgradient, then the speed was in the positive. When the terrain is in the down gradient, the speed was in the positive. Now the terrain is the upgradient, then due to that the speed is the negative graph, right? I hope you understood. I hope you understood. If you have any questions, you please ask me. I will try to give you the answer. If you have any questions, you please ask me. I will try to give you the answer. For commercial vehicles, Mr. Ian Raj, the best battery voltage is that 300 voltage. Commercial vehicle, that is called heavy vehicles. If you understood this simulation, please comment in the comment box super clear. No need to change the wind. If you want to apply the wind, not a problem at all. You can apply the wind input also. For simply for understanding the terrain effects, I just model this one. Unit of velocity, just search in the Google, meter per second. So if you have any questions, you please ask me. 300 voltage, we have to model it. Readily it's not available. We have to model. Yeah, Gokulas Soy Raju. Yeah, we can get. We will give you note on. You don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Dinesh. Thank you, Mr. Satyavani. Thank you, Mr. Sriram. Thank you, Mr. Vijaya Subhasrini. Thank you, Vijay. F of x is the solver configuration, so which means that we are using the Simscape components. Yes, thank you, participants. Thanks for your valuable time. And now I will move to the next one. Yes, so this is my WhatsApp number. You can post your queries, and for the internship, you just click this link. I will share you the link in the yes. So use this link. So just use this link for joining the internship. In the internship, we will have a Zoom call. Those who are all joined in the internship, there we can discuss in detail about the all the concepts. Thank you, participants. Thanks for your valuable time. So this is my WhatsApp number. You can post your queries. If you have any questions, you please ask me. Basic course is available. Yeah, it's available, Mr. Ankit. Course is available. If you have any questions, please tell again what of it. The f of x nothing but it's a solver configuration block. So which means that in the particular simulation we are trying to use, these are all the two, this is the Simscape component, this is the power system component, that is the Simulink component. Okay, so here for this work environment we have to configure Simscape component which I am going to use use it. So this is for that purpose we are calling the Simscape library. Calling that Simscape library. So this is that because the Simscape component uses the physical values, right? So we have to tell to the simulator, here I am using that Simscape component, use the use the simulation step size on this various ranges. Like that you have to tell, you have to configure. For that purpose we have to add the block. Wherever you are using the Simscape block, so the Simscape block comes up with a different color. Simscape block comes up with a different colors, whereas the Simulink block comes up with only block color. I hope you understood. I hope you have understood. Simply just interconnecting the block, that's enough for defining the value. Why the graph showing that constant value at 40? 40 is the speed, vehicle velocity. Once the vehicle reaches its saturation limit, then you can, that speed will not get increased. So at constant rate it will get move on. WhatsApp group, we will not share any PPT more. You can download this PPT from the internship portal. Of course, we have to measure the power in kilowatt only, not in volt. For the battery terminal voltage we have to identify. For the battery terminal voltage we have to identify. Braking system, there are 3 different braking systems which we are using right now. Disc brake, and then drum brake, and then regenerative brake. So this 3 brake system which currently we are using in the EV system. Thank you, Mr. Krishna. Thank you, Mr. TS family. PPT will not be shared in the WhatsApp group. It will be shared in the internship portal only. Internship portal only. Dr. Rayudu, the kilowatt we have to measure with the kilowatt. Power we have to measure with the kilowatt only, not in voltage. For the voltage, we have to identify the terminal voltage. Battery, for the battery, we have to identify the terminal voltage. How we are giving the acceleration input? Acceleration input, we have to see here, this is the input block. So here we have to connect the motor. So I will tell you how to connect the motor in the forthcoming classes. So there in the aerodynamic part, we have to calculate the air pressure and all. In the aerodynamic part, we have to calculate. In India, maximum voltage 96. No, it's not correct, Mr. Krishna. 96 for the passenger vehicles, and again for the heavy vehicles, it may go up to 300 voltage. Zoom, Mr. Suresh Babu, the Zoom link will be shared on weekly basis. Satyavani, power guy is not required because we are not using any Simulink block sets. That is the power block sets. Vinay Kumar, we will. You can download all the PPT in the internship portal. You can download all the PPT in the internship portal. So if you want to get an internship, you just connect here. Use the coupon code. You can get all the. You can not only PPT. You can download all the MATLAB files also. You can download all the MATLAB files. So the PPT and Simulink files and Zoom call meet Zoom class. So just use the internship option. Thank you, Mr. Ratan. A type of brake system is that drum brake and disc brake and regenerative brake. So the 3 different type of brake system are used in the electric vehicle systems. Thank you, participants. Thanks for your valuable time. What is S refers in the above diagram? Where is the S? Yeah, S nothing but this is the measurement block. S denotes that measurement block of the tire. S denotes the measurement block of the tire. Internship portal, first you have to register with this link. Once if you register, you will get a login in the internship. NF denotes that force transmission port for the rear wheel, force transmission port for the front wheel. Charging stations in the power converters power converter class, we will discuss about the charging station. NR denotes that rear force transmission transport block. Thank you, Mr. Juluri. If you have any more questions, you can ask me. Else, you can we will wind up the class. So just take my WhatsApp number. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Thank you. Thank you.